Good morning, Activia. My name is Alita Lockett.
Good morning.
What's your last name?
Right.
So how would you like me to address you?
Miss Wright.
Miss Wright, okay. So whatever we say or do here will stay in this room. The only time information will leave this room, except I have to consult to my supervisor to help you out, or except you endanger a child or an older adult, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So anything you say here, feel free with me. Whatever we do will stay here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Business won't go out the side. So you're in here for assessment at ACBC. So we'd like to go over some things to know how to best help you and how to refine your treatment plan, what kind of treatment plan you need, how to go about goals with you.
Okay.
I hope that's okay with you. Just feel free to say whatever. If you have a question in between anything or you need clarification, make sure you let me know and I will go on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I see here that you was born December 15, 1990. 90 what? I'm sorry, ma'am.
93.
93. Okay, that's great. So how's your relationship with your family?
I think my relationship with my family is good.
Okay.
It can be a little bit better, but it's good.
Okay. Do you have any relationship with your mother?
Yes.
Do you have a relationship with your father?
Yes.
Do you have any child?
No.
No. Okay. So we're gonna talk here about what drugs you're in here for, because you were referred to the program.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever done? Do you drink?
No.
You don't drink. Do you smoke cigarette?
Yeah.
Do you smoke marijuana?
Yeah.
What age was your first time smoking marijuana?
11.
11. Okay. Do you smoke K2?
No.
No. Do you smoke Spike?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. What age was your first time smoking Spike?
15.
15. What's your last time you ever smoked it?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Okay, so pretty recent. Okay. How many times have you done it in your life?
Would you want to estimate? Because
Yeah, just count it and see how many times you've done in your life.
probably more than 70 times.
More than 70 times? Okay,
Mhm.
that's great. Have you done cocaine?
A few times.
A few times. What's the first age you done it?
I was 18.
18. What's the last age you done it?
My last age,
Mhm.
19.
19. How many times have you done it?
It was only like 4 times with a bunch of friends.
What's the person thing? Okay.
Yeah.
So is it a social thing you do?
No, it was just like we wanted to try it, so my friend bought some, and then we just tried it together.
Okay. Have you done heroin?
Yes.
How many times?
Once.
How old are you?
19.
What's the last time you done it?
When I was 19.
When you're 19. Okay. Have you done any pills or opiates?
Only Molly.
Only Molly?
Yeah.
How old was you?
Started at 19. That was like the fun years when I was 19.
Okay. And when was the last time you done it?
A few weeks ago as well.
Okay. And how many times have you done it? You said a few times.
Probably like over 70.
Over 70 times.
Yeah.
So would you say that's your? So can you tell me about your drug of choice?
All right. So my drug of choice would be Molly,
Mhm.
marijuana,
Mhm.
and that's basically it.
That's it. All right. Okay. So the other drugs you just do it because you have it around. It's free.
Or it's either I have it around, or I just want to try it, or it's
Try
just
it.
like an experiment, a trial. So
Okay.
I just try it.
All right. Okay. So have you done methamphetamine before?
No.
No. Okay. So close that there. So so it seems like you have some things. Drugs are it's something that. Do you feel like you want to leave it, or is it just something you do in a while?
All right. So if I gotta leave a drug, I feel like I would leave the pills.
Okay.
Because the marijuana, it stimulates me. Like
Okay.
if I don't do marijuana, the world would not be a better place. Like, it just soothes me. So I feel like I need help with the pills, but not the marijuana, because it actually helps.
So you believe the marijuana help you. So do you have any anxiety or depression?
I have a little bit of anxiety. Nothing major.
Nothing major?
Yeah.
Because we could see what we could do. We could try to get you medical, your marijuana license, but those are for individuals that have say like severe anxiety or depression, and they will use that. But it's different from street marijuana, so you could get it from a dispenser, and you could use that instead of using the street ones, because we don't know what that was laced with.
But is it good? Because like I heard the medical one isn't that good. Like, the street one is like up here, and then the medical one is like down here. So it's like,
okay, all right. But that's something you could always go in your treatment plan and discuss. So, what kind of group would you think you would be in?
Like group meaning like you mean like all males, females, or like
no, like what I mean. You want to have a morning group or a nighttime group? What?
I feel like, do you have an evening group? Because
yes,
the morning is too early, and then the nighttime is like when I'm having fun. So the evening will be better.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Something like that. Something.
Well, tell me about it so we know how to best help you or properly help you try to get a job.
Alright, so basically it's kind of like an off the books job, and I do it occasionally when I call in to work. Nothing major.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you do have a job, but it's not something that is permanent. It's something that you get calling and...
No, I call in. So if I feel like I want to work today, I call in and...
Okay, so your job is you call in when you want to work. So it's based on your schedule. Okay, that's great. So tell me a little bit about your childhood. Is there something you want to discuss about it? Is there anything?
What you mean, like anything out of the ordinary?
Yes.
Well, I grew up in a project. It was pretty good. I have a couple of siblings, 3, and it was basically it was a regular childhood.
Do you think your childhood may influence your choice of probably like experimenting in drugs? Did you see that around you?
Probably, because my family was always getting lit, so it was like either get lit with them or just watch. So I chose to get lit with them, and then like it was fun, so I tried it.
So something you just tried.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have any sort of clinical diagnosis at this moment?
Just I have a little bit of bipolar disorder.
Okay.
And like I told you, I have a little anxiety. And that's basically it.
Okay, so we do have a health home office here, and we also have the clinic. So we could go there and establish a plan where you could get your medicine from there, and you could also see a psychiatrist to get your meds, stable. If that's something that you're interested in.
Okay, because basically I diagnosed myself with bipolar disorder, but I know I was diagnosed with anxiety.
Okay.
So basically, like based on my mood and how I react to certain people, I felt like I was bipolar. So I think that would be good for me to see if I really am, or it's just a self-diagnosis.
Okay, you can just check it out. They're always open and free of charge. So is there anything you want to discuss?
So about this program, what do I have to do at this program? And do they do drug testing? Because until we find out about the medical marijuana, I don't think I'm gonna stop smoking.
Okay, well, we do drug testing. The drug testing is randomized. You're gonna come to group. You're gonna go to education, and you're just gonna meet with people that have the same kind of burden as you, that share the same kind of interest as you, and just talk about your stuff. So the next question I want to ask you is, do you have any triggers for using? Is it just...
What do you mean triggers for using?
So, for example, if I see something or something around me that makes me want to get high, you know what I mean? Something that makes me want to...
Oh, no, I don't have no triggers. It's just, okay, it's Friday and it's 7 o'clock and I feel like getting lit, so boom, I'll call my bud man, and then that's it. Or if it's just like somebody got me mad, and instead of me knocking them out, I decide to smoke. So it's not really like a trigger. Like, you know, I don't have nothing that traumatic happen that makes me turn to drugs.
Okay. So would you be interested in it, Vivitrol or Suboxone to help like relieve your urge for smoking?
Possibly. I say possibly because it depends on like how it make me feel. So like if I'm angry, my anger levels up here. Like, you know, when I smoke, it brings it down here. Now, if that thing you just said helps me, then I would try it. But if it don't, then I don't want to try it.
Okay, that's something, like I said, we always will work with. If you do feel the need that you do need Vivitrol or Suboxone, we have the clinic right there, and we'll go through it. You'll see the psychiatrist or the nurse, and they will try to get you something as soon as possible if you have any craving or urges and stuff like that. Okay. So yeah. So basically, I will put you in a group, and you will see what you do. You come to group all the time. You have to. So the program here is that we're going to create a treatment plan for you. So you and your counselor are going to create a treatment plan. You have to come to group every day in order to graduate, and you have to participate in group, and you have to go to educational.
So basically, I gotta tell people my business in this group.
Not necessarily, but you should just be open about things. You know, just have an open mind. You might like it. You know.
Okay.
Because you know, I understand it is a change, and I understand So yeah. Have you participated in any sort of groups before?
When I was younger, we had got in trouble for smoking, of course, and we had to do like this little after school session at school, basically talk about like why drugs was bad and you know, things like that. But nothing similar to this. They didn't like make us do drug testing or anything like that.
So what I'm hearing you say is that when you was little, you kind of experienced the same thing, and I understand, you know, that this is not something that you want to do, quite frankly, or something that you like to do. But I do commend you for coming here and for taking the time to be here with me. And I know this might be hard, but it's a great step. And we're gonna get you off those drugs, and we're gonna make you to bring back to the old you. So just feel free, if you have any questions, just let me know, and we're gonna continue talking more. So what do you like to do as a pastime activities?
On my own time?
Yes.
As I told you, I like to get lit, and I like to just hang with my friends, you know.
Okay. So let's say, for example, right, that you're not. So what scenario would you be in for you to not smoke? Like, what other what other things you could do for you to not smoke, and you could still get lit?
So basically, like, you asked me, so if I'm like at an appointment?
Yeah. So like, I'm just asking you, what situation will you be in? What situation do you be in where you're not smoking?
Basically, when I'm at an appointment or when I'm at work, because you can't smoke at work or at an appointment. If I'm not feeling too stressed and I'm not bored.
Okay. So so work is something that makes you not want to smoke because you can't smoke. That's what you're saying here. Okay. So can you please describe to me a perfect day that do not include smoking? Like a day, an ideal day that you would have that you don't need to use it as something to cope with, as a coping mechanism.
Okay. So ideal day is me staying to myself, either being in my room or being in my house. Because once I step outside and I get in contact with that one person who pushed my buttons, I have to smoke.
So what I'm hearing you say here is people, place, and things are the reason why you do what you do?
Yes.
Okay, that's understandable. I do commend you for understanding that. So by you staying in your house, that's a coping way of not smoking. That's how you feel, right? And
yeah, because basically if I stay in my house, then I won't have to be in contact with people, and they won't have to like make me mad and make me angry to the point where I need to smoke.
Okay. So, what kind of skills do you like? What kind of skills do you like to do that you will include within yourself that you could do that makes you feel happy? You don't need to use it to smoke or to do drugs.
things I do. I do it either while I'm smoking or before I smoke. So I would have to find new activities to do to preoccupy my time.
So, do you think that is something that is possible to do?
Possibly. You know, it's gonna be very difficult. I'm not gonna lie and say yes, it's something I could do. It's gonna be difficult, but I would try. You know, I'll keep an open mind.
Thank you so much for keeping an open mind, and I know that it is hard being in your position, but by you doing this, I really hope that we could build a more relationship together. And if you do feel like you need anything, like just know that if you need any sort of assistance, rise, housing, shelter, we have people here to help you with those things. And that you're not alone. There's in this building, there's a lot of people here who's going through the same thing. So do not ever feel alone in this situation. We're here for you, and don't ever be ashamed of your addiction. Okay, you are not your addiction. Okay, and your addiction is not you. It's just something that happened, and we're gonna kick it away. So thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you. How many minutes?